Here we have a Carson designed, made by Columbia River Knife and Tool M21-04. I purchased this knife back in 2005 for about $70, and I've heard that you can get them with more features for less money nowadays. I had this one apart to clean it for some general maintenance, and because it got wet in the rain, it had a little bit of rust forming, and I wanted to take care of that before it turned into any real problem. I'm going to show you the basic parts. You have the blade, the two aluminum handle pieces, the liner, two nylon washers, a thin one, a thick one, the main bolt for the blade, two auxiliary bolts that go with these standoffs to hold the handle pieces apart, and the pocket clip and its 3 screws, and a washer for tensioning the knife bolt. Alright, here we go. You start with the, what would that be? If you're looking at the back of the knife, that would be the right side handle piece, and you put the large part screw in, and it fits flush. That's how you know it's on the right side. Lay that flat. You rotate it so that the flat side of the bolt, there's a small flat side on one side, is facing towards the back of the knife, and that will allow you to put the liner on, which has a key. That flat piece is act like a key for the liner. After you put that on, you put the liner locking device on, just like so, and that works just like that. And right about this point, I like to use a small drop of lubricating oil on that piece just to give it some lubrication. Then you put the thin nylon washer on. Then the blade sits right on there. Another small drop of lubricating oil. The thick nylon washer. The left side handle piece. The rubber O-ring goes in this side, right in that little groove. And then you put the retaining bolt screw in, and you screw it down. Now you don't want to tighten this too much, because you still have to put your handle spacers in, so you just get it in there so where it's semi-snug and holding the knife together. The small standoff goes next in right there, and you line that up with the screw, and you don't have to worry about using the wrong screw, because there's only 2 and they're the same size. And on these screws you use a Torx number 8x3. I don't know if you can see that. And you want to put those on there good and snug. The large handle spacer fits in the back, and it helps if you use your screwdriver to position it. Just like so. Now you have a completed put together knife. You can adjust your tension here, and the rubber O-ring will hold that screw from falling out. It's worked fine for me for the last few years. This is now July 15th or August 15th, 2009, so I've had it for quite a few years. Works really good. Works fine, lasts a long time. The pocket clip is one area I pay special attention to. I use Permatex Thread Locker Blue Gel, and it doesn't take very much of this stuff to work. You just put a little tiny bit on your screws for your pocket clip. And the pocket clip screws use a Torx 6x3. First one in. Second one in. I got a little much on that one. Doesn't take very much thread locker to make an effective lock, and the thread locker blue is non-permanent, so when you need to assemble your knife again or take it apart and put it back together again to clean it, you won't have to worry about it being permanently on there. There you go. Columbia River knife and tool, Carson designed, M21-04. It's a very good knife. I really enjoyed having it. One thing that you may notice on this version is there's only one place to put the pocket clip. I noticed on Nut and Fancy's review of a similar knife, newer manufacture date, it has pre-drilled and threaded holes in 4 different places, so you can go left, right, front and back on the handle on both sides to give you more options on how to mount it. I guess this is an earlier one, but I'm going to keep it. It works good, lasts a long time. This is Ulysses Guy signing off.